Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Good morning. Buenos días a todos. My name is Congressman José Serrano from the Bronx. And you know, every so often in politics, you have a moment when there is nothing that can go wrong. And that is when you endorse a candidate that you respect, a candidate that you love, a candidate who's had a relationship for a long time, and a candidate that I know and we know can be great for the city of New York. That's why today I'm joined by my son, State Senator José M. Serrano. And there's a message behind the fact that this generation, the one who was born here, the one who was born in Puerto Rico, come together not only as Latinos, but as Americans, as New Yorkers, to endorse the candidacy of the person we respect, the person we love, the person we care for, and the next alcalde, the next mayor of the city of New York, as we call him, Guillermo Willian Billy Thompson. Now let me tell you what's always been, for those of you who don't know me as long as you know me, what's always at the center of my belief in endorsing a candidate. This family will never endorse a candidate that divides New Yorkers, that divides Americans. Well, one of the reasons, most important reasons why I've always supported Billy Thompson is because he is a coalition builder. He believes that we're all New Yorkers. He believes that we're all Americans and we should be treated equally. And so I know with Billy as mayor, the divisions that exist at times in our city he will deal with on a daily basis. He will not play one community against another. He will not play one economic group against another. Billy Thompson is a coalition builder, and he is a person who fully understands the city. Education will be a big issue. He served on the Board of Education. He knows that issue well. And you're hearing that from the only paraprofessional ever to get to the U.S. Congress from a long, long time ago in the South Bronx. Billy understands what the city needs through that work. As controller, he knows the finances of this city. No one will have to teach this mayor what the numbers are like, what the numbers could be like. He already knows that, and he knows it well. And so for that and so many other reasons, I support, my son supports this candidacy. But we don't support it only by being perhaps first out of the box. We support it because we know that we also have the kind of respect in our community. We're starting this afternoon. Many people will begin to understand that maybe and perhaps and surely this is the candidacy for our community, and our community being New York, but also for those of us who care about certain issues. It is very fashionable now in our country to be pro-immigration reform. But Billy Thompson was one of the earliest people years ago, 15, 20 years ago, who told me over breakfast, who told me over the telephone, we've got to bring people out of the shadows. We have to bring people into the society. This is why we're here today. This is why I endorse Billy Thompson. This is why I think he will be the next mayor of the city of New York. Brevemente quiero decir que yo estoy aquí hoy con mi hijo, el senador José Marcos Serrano, dos generaciones de personas. Yo nací en Puerto Rico, él nació en el Bronx y respaldamos a Billy Thompson. Y sobre todo, Billy conoce la educación. Fue presidente de la Junta de Educación, una gran necesidad en nuestra comunidad. Conoce los números, la economía, la estrategia económica de la ciudad. Nadie tiene que enseñarle a este candidato o a este alcalde cómo corre la economía de la ciudad de New York. Él la entiende. Pero sobre todo lo respaldamos porque nosotros en nuestra familia Serrano creemos que los mejores candidatos son aquellos que unen a la familia neoyorquina, no aquellos que dividen a los neoyorquinos y a los americanos. Por esa razón estoy aquí hoy respaldando la candidatura de nuestro próximo alcalde, Willian Thompson, y como le decimos en nuestra comunidad, Guillermo Thompson. And it is now a great honor for me to present someone that I'm so proud of, because, you know, when you're in this business, it can be rough at times, and you wonder how your children look at what you do, what they think of it. But when your son takes after you in politics and then reaches heights that I never did, I never served in the city council, I never served in the state senate, and he has carried on a tradition with strength and his own talent. He is now number 3 in the state senate, chairman of the Democratic Conference. So it is an honor for me to introduce the other younger member of the Serrano family, a strong Thompson supporter, Senator Jose Marco Serrano.
Thank you very much, Dad, and thank you for that warm introduction. And it's really such an honor, and it feels so good to be here supporting Billy Thompson for mayor. 4 years ago, Dad and I supported Billy in his quest, and he ran one of the most respectable campaigns that we've seen in a really long time. But even prior to that, I've had the good fortune of knowing Billy through his work that he did as a City Comptroller, and he did an amazing, amazing job with a full understanding of the importance of bringing communities together. The district that I represent is easily the most diverse Senate district anywhere in the state of New York, covering the South and West Bronx, East Harlem, Upper Yorkville, Roosevelt Island, and the Upper West Side of Manhattan. So it spans all of the different areas of socioeconomic stratus, and Billy understands how to bring all New Yorkers together from all different corners. We've seen Billy take very strong and courageous stances on issues involving immigration. This is a changing city. We're at a crossroads. This election is one of the most important elections we'll see in a very long time because the city continues to change and evolve. And Billy fully understands that. And he understands how these emerging communities really do need to come out of the shadows, as my dad mentioned, really do need to have a fair a seat at the table in the way that our city is run. And that's why he understands so deeply the importance of education policy to ensure that the next generation of New Yorkers is able to succeed in a very meaningful way. He also understands the importance of arts and culture in the city of New York and how important arts education is and the curriculum in our public education. Studies have shown for such a long time that without quality music and art programming in our city schools, kids will not excel in other programs and other subject matter. And really, we have to take a holistic look at all that. My passion is the arts and culture, and that's something that is critically important to Bill Thompson as well. So again, for so many reasons, but the most important reason is that we know Billy's heart. We know how much he cares about the work that he does. And everyone can see that. He's not a divider. He's not the type of person to run a negative campaign. He is someone that understands that we need to restore confidence in government, that we need to inspire confidence in real reform. And Bill Thompson has been a reformer all his life. So I'm so excited to see the work that he will do as the next mayor of the city of New York. Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, the next mayor of the city of New York, Billy Thompson.
Let me say what an honor it is to be endorsed today by two good friends, two great elected officials. First, Congressman José Serrano. He has been the conscience of the New York delegation for years. That's the way he's looked at it. He's always led what's in the best interest of people in his district, in this city and state, and around the country. He is somebody who for years, I guess on the Appropriations Committee in Congress, he has fought for us for years. He has fought for working New Yorkers each and every day, for poor New Yorkers. He has delivered. But as I said, he has always led with his heart and his soul. He has been the conscience of the New York City, New York State congressional delegation. Senator Marco Serrano has been, as he points out, the #3 state senator. He didn't get there just because he showed up. He got there because he believes